Hello, good morning everybody. Thank you for coming to take a look at what I've been making. This is my design team project for both Artymaze and Mrs Cog. Christmas journal made from a little golden book, and the kit that I've used in this one from Artymaze is Hybrid Christmas, and I've used the Christmas bundle from Mrs Cog, so there's so much choice in here of different ephemera. It is made from a little golden book, so the story is intact. It's got 3 signatures. Hopefully you can see the 3 signatures. It is chunky. On the spine, I've put a dangle that's attached by a piece of ribbon on a ring, and that's made of all sorts of different. It's got some bells on it. It's got some little gingerbread men on it. Some beads on the little gingerbread men as well, so hopefully you can see that. If you did want to take the dangle off, you could do, because that pin it does open out. I'm not sure where the catch is on it, but it does open out, but it does lift out the way when you're journaling, so it shouldn't interfere at all. The fabric on the spine has some little Santa Clauses on, and it's just held together with some nice red check ribbon. So this little golden book, the story is the little Christmas elf, and there she is. And as I say, the story is intact. So on the inside, hopefully you can see. On the inside, I haven't put anything on the cover, but it's there if anybody wants to put something on the inside, like a picture, or, you know, decorate it and make it their own. As I say, the images in here are mainly from the Mrs Cog, her Christmas bundle. So there's some lace down the side of that page there. There's a little pocket there, and it says "'Tis the season to sparkle." And there's some cards, journaling cards in there with the dogs round the Christmas tree. This is one of Artymaze's freebies actually. And then some more dogs. And then there's a tag there with Father Christmas on. And then this, it's got a little dingly bell on that opens out for some more journaling space. A little tuck just there. So the hybrid kit from Artymaze in this one, with some stenciling. A little golden book. And as I always like to do in my journals, the window envelope. And I do adjust the size of the window envelopes to make sure that I can get in the image that I want on the paper underneath. So sometimes it takes a bit of refolding. And there's just a little snip there, some buttons on. Little journaling card there. And I think these children are creeping down to have a look at Father Christmas and see what he's putting in their stocking. And there's a little pocket just there. And then on the back, this little child has caught Father Christmas, putting something, filling the stocking there, and some little candy. This is I'm not sure where this is from, but it was a piece of paper I had left over from last year. So some, I think this is coffee dyed paper. And a tuck spot just there. Lots of room to journal in this book, and as I say, there are 3 signatures. So there's at least 150 pages, maybe even more in it. And size-wise, I'm not sure if I gave you the size, but it's got a 3-inch spine, and it's approximately 6 inches across that way and 8 inches that way. Sorry, I can't remember if I said it. So it is quite a chunky journal. That opens out, and then there's some extra journaling paper in there. Little bits of fluff everywhere, and then there's a little tuck spot behind there as well. And that goes all the way through. Hopefully you can see that. As I say, the story is intact throughout, and I think those little children there are peeping down at the Christmas elves. I love this hybrid kit. I think that page is probably my favourite actually in it. And the centre of the first signature there's an envelope with one of the journaling cards from Artymaze. And then I've just put some green ruffle ribbon on there. So again, lots of space to journal. This is an image from Mrs Cog, and it just fits so well into that CD sleeve. So you can actually put, there's a tuck spot behind it, behind there. Sorry, I don't know if my arm was in the way then. So there's a tuck spot behind, and of course you can put something inside there as well, but I just did not want to cover up that little image of Santa wrapping all his presents up. The double pockets, and then this is just some card that I had. It's got little images of deer and things on there. So double cards in there, some lace on it. There's another tuck spot there. I think the card must have fell out that was in there, so I'll find a card that goes in there, but there is a little tuck spot just there. They get mixed up sometimes. Another tuck spot just there, and that flips up so that you can journal on it. Some red ribbon again there. And this is the back of the altered envelope, so this can be written on or something, put an image on it if you wanted to. And then there's a tuck spot just there with a Edith Holden page tucked inside. Then this is a belly band with a couple of journaling cards, just of some Christmas card that I had. And one of the circles that you get with the kit, and then it's a double belly band, so behind it is an envelope that I've made in the style of Artymaze, and that's just got some journaling card inside. So it's is it a red cardinal? I'm not sure. It goes in there, and then these extra journaling cards just fit under that ribbon. Like that. This is the back of the first signature. A couple of journaling cards, and it says the smells of Christmas are the smells of childhood. And there's a little image there. I think that journaling card actually, yeah, it opens up some extra space. Start of the second signature there. Again, tuck spot. And says the true spirit of Christmas or Xmas is love. And one of the images from Artymaze. This, I watched Paper Pixie a while ago, and she had a couple of journaling spots in her journal that she'd made, and this one was attributed to treasure books. So it was something that I thought I would like to do. So you start with a doily folded in half, and then you just tear the extra paper. Oh, the sun's come out. And then stitch it down the middle, and I've put a little button on there. So thank you for that idea. And it just sits there. It's got the weight to just sit on there, so it adds a little bit to that page as well. I hope you can see okay with now the sun's come out. Large journaling card there that I've used as a tuck spot, and then it's just got some extra journaling space there, and that's stitched to the page, as is this one. So a little journaling card there. That's just a journaling card that's being put on there, and then on the other side, these will never want to come off, do they, is a floating pocket with some space on the back. The sun's going to go in again in a minute. It's been very wet over here in the UK, so no idea why I've got a paper clip on that page. It just got attached. It says Merry Christmas. And then again, each of these signatures has one of these altered pockets here, and actually that is a little pocket there if you wanted to use it as one. And it's looking through, and it says Jolly Santa, and one of the little gingerbread men buttons there. So again, you can journal on this, or you can stick something on it. Centre of the second signature, that's a bag there for a pocket, and a journaling card, and just a little part of a crocheted mat there, little flower. And then at the back there's a card. I think this actually is one of the freebies from Artymaze, from her website, if you want to take a look. The bag's stuck down, so there's only 2 pockets in that. Again, the back of the envelope and another little tuck spot, and then that's a little recipe page there with stuffings and sauces. A little tuck spot just there. And this is adhered to the page as well, because I thought that might be quite delicate once I'd punched the holes in it. There's a vintage Christmas stamp. I think there it says 15.5p, so I can't remember when a stamp was last 15.5p in the UK, but it was certainly a while ago, probably the 70s or 80s. Some more little snip just there. And this was another pocket that Paper Pixie had on. So if I take the cards out, it's just a little different fold, and it was really easy to make. And I think that was from the Paper Outpost when I looked back to see where it had come from. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 little tuck spots on it. So thank you to the Paper Outpost. Thank you, Paper Pixie, for using those. This is a flip out, so hopefully you can see that. It's music paper that flips out with one of the tags from the kit on it. And then on the back, one of the free journaling, large journaling tags from Artymaze. And I love that image of the little dog. So as I say, the story is intact through here. And there's just a snip on there and it says, Dear Santa. And then again, another of the little bells. Probably drive you potty, actually, these bells. There's a little tuck spot just there. And Santa there. That's a little tuck spot as well, if you wanted to use it. Just there. That says December on there. And then the final, the third signature. One of the postcards from Artymaze with some extra journaling space just tucked in there. And that says Peace on Earth. And again, one of the dingly bells. One of the Mrs Cog images. And again, that page opens out for some extra journaling space. I love this image of the little Santa. And that says Magic Moments just there. I think I want to say that these papers are from TLC, Creates Vintage, but they're what I had left over from last year, so I'm not 100%. And then there's a large journaling card in there. I think that's from Scrooge. And again, the window envelope looking through there to the birds. And say, so much journaling space. Little fabric flip there. The front one is red with little gold snowflakes on. And then the one underneath says Merry Christmas. So it's just some bits of sheer fabric I had. Again, the double pockets with the lace on it. And they're just stenciled on the back. There's a journaling card tucked in there. And then on the back is an envelope from the kit with one of the journaling cards in. And then the final signature, I left the page of the story in there as a double spread because it kind of made sense with the story to see that Santa had come to visit Nina the Christmas pixie elf. That's a tuck spot, so there's a lace pocket there on the front. There's a tuck spot behind there. So that just slips in there, and then it is a pocket, so there's a tuck spot there. Excuse me reaching. In that large pocket. Then one of the Tim Holtz little file tags there, and then these are from Mrs Cog, so part of her Christmas kit. So they all fit in there, different sayings around Christmas. So I just put one in each. Then at the back is one of the large tags from Artymaze. That just fits in the back. And then that opens out, and there's some extra journaling space that opens up there. And again, just a little snip put on there to decorate it. Then this does open out. It's not a tuck spot, but it does open out, so you can journal on it and you can journal around it. Nearly at the end, that's the back of the envelope. And again, there's a little tuck spot there, and I really like this image of Santa. I hope you can see it. And that just tucks up in there. Yeah, there's a little boy finally got his teddy bear that she was making. Just a little snip on there. There's a little tuck spot just there. This actually comes off, so it's Artymaze's tags come in a set of 3, so I just didn't cut these apart, but put them over the page, so you can take them off and journal on them, and then you can use them as a tuck spot as well. That one goes in there, and then that one card fits in there, and then the back of it says all is calm, all is bright. So a couple of journaling cards in there, and again the large postcard. And then I've also included just a little extra journaling space, like there's not enough room to journal in here. Hopefully you can see it all. So this is just made from some card that I had, some cardstock. So I've put an image on the front, I've stamped there, there's some extra journaling paper inside it, and then at the back there's a tuck spot just there with a card in, and then that's another journaling card just there, and that flaps down, so there's some extra journaling space, and that just tucks in the back. And then again you can see the Santa on this fabric. So there you go, that's my first Christmas journal. I have got another one that's kind of nearing completion, 12 Days of Christmas, and this is using the Cardinal Rose kit from Artymaze. Not quite finished yet, but it's on its way, so I'll do a video for that one as soon as it's finished. But I do hope that you've liked my little Christmas elf, and I'd like to thank you very much indeed for watching, and if anybody has any questions then please do ask. I'm always happy to answer. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.